Hey, what's up? What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages? I thought that we could go and draft some more AMONKHET, which will be the last time that we draft AMONKHET for a while. And then we'll probably switch to like Eternal or something over the next week, or because I hear Eternal's really good, or Hearthstone or something different. But let's join a draft queue and let's see what we can do. I'm excited. I am excited. Let's have a look at the getting this right, because I didn't update this at all, and I am a terrible human being. Although apparently I am somehow still offline. That can't be right. I'm definitely online. Drafting bad life. Well, it's technically correct. That's technically true. So let's just leave it the way it is. Oh, stop switching back, you nutty monkey. There we go. Alright. Liliana's Mastery. Really expensive for what it does. 5, right? Yes. I mean, it's not bad. Aketra's Monument is really broken and really good. Same with the Attendant. It's really good as well. What else we got? Nothing really noteworthy. I really feel like I want to force zombies here, but at the same time, that Monument is just amazing. Just amazing. One or the other. I mean, getting a zombies big is great, except takes a while to get out. Deem Worthy is fantastic removal. The Standard is fantastic. The Attendant is fantastic. Alright, let's just go with the Monument. Why not? We have a Bontu's Monument, but that forces us to actually cast stuff. We could go with the blue-white. I feel like no matter what we do here, it's going to be good. We could go with the Enigma Drake and try and see if we can crack another Drake. I really don't like the blue-red deck. I feel like it's great if you can get like Electrify and stuff like that, but otherwise, Now the weird thing here, as much as I want all of this basically, I am going to take the Electrify. Let's see if we can't push. I feel like I should be pushing zombies, but the removal is really skinny in this format, so let's do that and regret it later, shall we? Gale Strike can be alright. I really like Start Finish. I play that a lot in zombie decks. It's been really good. Just as we started pulling the red, it might have dried up in a really bad way. Anointed Priest is a really good combo with the Monument, so let's grab that. Watchful Naga is great because you can exert it to draw a card. Compulsory Rest is alright. It just basically stops something from attacking or blocking. The Skirmisher is really good, but I think here we're going to go white something, even if it isn't red. Gift of Paradise, maybe? No, I don't really want Gift of Paradise. Compulsory Rest, I think, is probably going to be the thing to take here. Fling is great. Colossopede and a Greater Sandworm. Now I just want to play green. We could always Spice Red, and leave the Fling, and take either the Sandworm or the Colossopede. And I'm thinking the Colossopede, as much as I love the Sandworm. Oh, look at that though. There's Flying Cycling Drake. What do we take? I don't have chat up at the moment, by the way, just to let you know. So if you're in chat and you're talking to me, I can't see it. I'll have to like pop my chat out. Boobs. Yes. Hello, Retronical. I will be your booby man. Bonya's Montman. Oh, another Anointed Priest. Well, that made that easy. So we're definitely and another Anointed Priest. There we go, 3. And try and make some sort of weird. Let's do it. This is called drafting bad for a reason, right? Forsake the Worldly is actually surprisingly good for a sideboard card, but let's go with the Sacred Cat. More life gain. It just looks like it's life gain .deck. Sort of converted mana cost. Let's pop out chat, shall we? Where is my pop out? There it is. Pop out. Alright, Mighty Leap is pretty good. Spearmaster's alright, it's not the most amazing thing. Let's take... I feel like we should be taking the Mighty Leap because we know how skinny it can be on removal. Let's shrink our chat down a little bit, because then we'll have it up for some of our games. Wow, okay, so the Seraph came around again. So Seraph or Sacred Cat. Spidery Grasp is really good as well. I feel like Flying Indestructible can't be beaten. That's pretty good, even though it's 7 mana. That'll be our finisher. That and the Claw Speed. The Resolve. Probably take the Prowess creature. I really don't like that either, but at least it's still on color. We'll take the Dispossess just because it's a rare. There's nothing else worth our time in that pack, except for maybe the land. Ooh, Fling, hello. We'll take you. Green, sure, why not? Okay, so we look like we're inching into red, white, green. 3-color can be really dangerous in AMONKHET, but we'll see it. We're not playing any black, so we don't really need the Slough. The Trial of Zeal is great removal, same with Magma Spray. Other than that, we're not aggro enough for Consuming Fervor. We could go an Oddwood to victory, but I just feel like it's still fairly weak. I mean, it's no insult to injury, that's for sure. So let's take the Trial. Again, more removal. Huh, a Channeler Initiate made it through. That's very interesting. Nothing really great here. Greater Sandworm is fantastic. Another Colossopede is fantastic. But Channeler Initiate, if we can move more into the green. I feel like it's more of a splash though. Maybe we should just take another Colossopede because it's late in the game. Let's do that. I feel really, really weird about that choice. Vigilance Embalm, hello. We'll take you. Again, going with the Anointed Priests. Any more tokeny fun? Not really. Slinging Shot's really good for flying removal. I think we'll take the Crop Mate here, just because it's what would you call it? Kind of like almost reanimate, but not. It returns stuff to the battlefield. That's all you need to know. Protection's crap. Bitter Blade's alright. Another Sacred Cat, which will probably come around again. Get to the Afterlife. Dispossess. Just terrible. So we'll take those. Wow, this is just some really, really, really bad stuff coming through. Pouncing Chit is good. Cultivator's alright. It's good for getting your 3rd color, which we should probably take, but I'm going to take the Giant Spider instead. Another Fling. I think we'll take that Fling. If we can play enough big enough, well, if we get enough big enough creatures, enough, brain work. If we can get enough big creatures, then we should be able to just close out the game. Even if we just fling on the Colossopedes for 5 damage and close out a game that way as well. Getting 2 flings is interesting. Flameblade Adept is obviously alright, but not fantastic. Brute Strength is great most of the time. We've got enough red. I think we will grab a Thresher Lizard. Seems like a good thing to do, especially if we can get low enough on our actual hand. For here, I feel like I don't want to take any of this crap. We might grab Deliverance for the sideboard, maybe? I mean, I know I should say that the Desert Pterodon's really good, but I mean, we've already got our high-end 3 creatures here. We could grab it because it's cycling, I guess. I just don't know how well that's going to go with the amount of red we're not playing. Oh, this is really terrible. I don't want to take that and ruin somebody's day. Nah, I'm gonna take the River Serpent, because that's equally as bad. Hyena Pack, I guess? Maybe in a Ketra's name. Let's take in a Ketra's name. Another prowess. I really want the Stinging Shot. It did cycle around, so we will just chuck that in the sideboard for now. Oh, that's really terrible. We'll grab the gate. The gate's just crap. Protection because it's crap. The problem with this particular set is it's a great limited set, but you do have a hard time sometimes trying to find enough removal. Creatures, technically speaking, should be fine. The Pyramid of the Pantheon is crap. I just really don't like it. The Wolfire Juggler's alright. Can be really good, but it depends on what you're playing. Magnum Spray is obviously really good, and I feel like that should be our take. But I'm going to take the Javelin here. I don't play it enough. I really don't. There's a Vizier here. There's another Electrify. Wow, we're getting all the removal now. That could really go in our favor. Maybe we'll just be slow enough to remove a whole bunch of stuff in our way, and then I got nothing. I don't know. I haven't seen any cartouches, so I haven't seen any extra trials either. There's a Harsh Mentor. That could make our fourth Anointed Priest, or another Electrify. I kind of feel like I want to take the Harsh Mentor, just because. Is that bad of me? That's bad of me, isn't it? I mean, it's on color. Let's take it. If anything, it's 2/2 bear, right? Oh, hello. What are you? Prowling Serpapud. We're not playing enough green to meet the double green standards. Wow. Okay. Pathmaker. Impeccable timing. We're dropping enough early white, yeah. Gift of Paradise is actually really good as well, and it helps smooth out your mana really well. Gives you some extra life. So that's probably the better take, I'd be guessing. There's only one problem: that you add 2 mana of any one color, so you can't actually go like green-red. You're not playing that much green either, which makes me really nervous. I've got more white than anything, so Impeccable Timing could be fine. Anointed Priest, I don't think we want another one. We could take the Monument, but we're not aggro enough to really take advantage, so let's take the Impeccable Timing. Okay, so we've got our Prowess Monster, which we're really not playing enough to make a decent standout of. Unwavering Initiate. There is a Winged Shepherd here. Flying Vigilance is always good, especially when it has cycling, so you can cycle it early if you want. But I think we'll take the Vigilance Initiate here. Oh dear. Stinging Shot's probably the best card from this, I think. Has its favors for more an aggressive red deck, which we're not playing enough red to really make it worthwhile. But we are playing Anointed Priest and stuff, so you can get some extra value out of those. But giving it haste is not great when they're just going to block it on their stuff anyway, and then you're sacrificing it and down a creature. So it's a kind of a 50-50 card. Hyena Pack's not bad, it's not terrible, but the double red makes it pretty terrible. I think here we should probably just take an extra Stinging Shot, because we have enough creatures as it looks like. Speaking of, Jackal Rogue, Scavenger's never been my thing. Those Who Serve has always been good in a zombie deck, but we're going to take another Javelineer here. We're going to have, okay, we're going to have a solid amount of removal here. On one hand, I want to take the Sacred Cat. On the other hand, I want to take yet another Fling. On the other hand, I want to take the Manglehorn because it's a body that can kill artifacts and enchantments. artifacts? Artifacts and enchantments? Just artifacts. Just artifacts. I think we'll take another fling. That's our third fling. I feel like this deck is going to be stupid. There's nothing really for us to take here. Guess we'll take the resolve, but we'll probably never actually board it in. Initiate's Companion. We could take the Bloodlust. A non-token creature you controls dies. No, don't care. We could use the Insider to give haste. Don't care. Let's take the Companion. We don't really need any more creatures, but we'll take it anyway. Do we want to take yet another Anointed Priest? Don't really want to. It's really weak. And I don't think we want a fourth, so we'll take the Mighty Leap. We'll definitely take a Pathbreaker Initiate. Or we can take the Gift of Paradise. Because it gives us life, gives us extra mana. Anointed Priest and maybe a bit of power. Ah, I guess it took it for me. That's fine. We'll take Plains, because on color. We'll just take a cancel because whatever, and other Plains. We'll see how we go from here. So how you doing, Retronical? It's good to see you. For when you were there in my chat, and then my chat has gone silent again. Which means I should probably actually tell people that I'm out on drafting that, perhaps? Sounds like a pretty good idea. Ooh. Alright. Such thrilling TV right now, isn't it? Alright, great. That's done. So let's have a look. We've got the Trail of Zeal, which is great. We've got Electrifiers. We've got Warfire Javelineers. We've got a Giant Spider, which we can probably throw something out. So we're at 30 cards. We want to get way down. Way down. Let's take in Oketra's name out because we didn't go the way of zombies like we thought we would. Pathbreaker Initiate. We don't have a real good way to abuse other than just like pinging our opponent for 2 every turn. So it is possible that we could use it. Just highly unlikely. We could almost pretty much just take out the green, but I don't want to do that because of the Colossopeds mixed with Flings. So probably take out the Companion because I really don't like it at all. We're still at 17 creatures, way too many. Take out the Initiate, so we're back at 16. Probably ideally be 15 creatures. Might even take out the cat, to be honest. Yeah, let's take it out. Okay, so we need to take out at least another 2 cards. I feel like the Cropmate is fine. Probably shouldn't run 3 Anointed Priest because we don't really have enough to combo with it. 2 Mighty Leaps is fine. 3 Flings is amazing. So hopefully we'll be able to fling Colossopeds. Warfare Javelineers are in there just to like basically extra removal. So we've got a lot of removal in this deck. The Monument we're going to keep in. I feel like now we've got not enough creatures. So if we put back in... What we got? I mean, we've already got the Bitterblade Warrior in there. Maybe chuck in the Ceradon, which just looks terrible at 6 mana. So that means we want to try and get to a 17 land deck, really. Unwavering Initiates are fine. Thresher Lizards, alright. Well, I think Impeccable Timing can come out. I think we've got enough that we can pull out both of these compulsory rests. The Mighty Leaps. Whoops. I think the compulsory rest can stay in there. And we try it like that, maybe? Let's see. Plains. I don't know why people play the desert. I really don't. Let's just let it automatic. Add basic lands, that's fine. Full forest, a whole bunch of mountains, and some plains. Let's do it. Drafting bad for a reason, right? What do we want to do? Just grab that one there. I know, right? I was going to John them out, but the draft... You should see the draft portion. It was really terrible. And then people kept passing me flings. Like, look at this. I've got 3 flings. 3 flings. And 2 electrify. Nothing I could do. I just thought I'd just take it. Because people are crazy. Giving somebody 3 flings. How are you, big bad kaiju? Are you big? Are you bad? And are you a kaiju? We're going to keep this. That's a really solid hand, actually. A lot of late action. But bit of blade, trial of zeal. I think we can work with this. Oh, we can definitely work with that. Okay, cool. Forest. And then go. Do you have enough things to fling? Yes. But it will be like game to close out games, which is fine. Or even like bit of blading and stuff like that. Let's shrink this down so that I can see chat, which makes enough sense. Hey, look, a hooded brawler. Hope our opponent's not too attached to it, because I'm gonna bone it out. Trial 1, 2, 3. I don't feel bad about using that on a hooded brawler because hooded brawlers are terrible, powerful. Like they turn into a 5/4 when they exert. Burn it out. Get rid of it. Get it out of there. We'll attack and exert. We don't need to exert, but we're going to because I want the extra damage. Big bad enough. About to head to Japan to practice being a kaiju. Oh yeah, buddy, I am so jealous. I still have yet to go to Japan one day. Funny story. Back in the day, I was due to go to Japan for a field trip with my school in I want to say it was year 11, when I was studying Japanese. I don't remember any Japanese well, little bits, but next to nothing now. Ooh, Crocodile Crossing. That's not something we thought we'd see. And so the day that the week we were supposed to fly out, there was a massive earthquake. This was like 90, I want to say 96, the massive earthquake that happened over there. So they called it off and just never eventuated. Which is real sad, because I really, really wanted to go so badly. So our opponent is a 4/3. Now I really feel bad about using the trial of zeal, considering we have no cartouches. So we got 4. I think we just play the Unwavering Initiate here, to be honest. And then we can cycle the Desert Condon later on, if we need to. So yeah, I really wanted to go over to Japan and just experience the culture and stuff, but it didn't happen. So maybe, hopefully in the next couple of years, if I can like get Twitch partnered and start earning money that way, and lovely. The first strikey +1/+1. Horrible. Okay, that's fine. We can deal with this. Oh, our opponent's actually going to attack. Sure. Okay. Yeah, I'll get over there one day. Oh, another brawler. Okay. next year I hit 10 years at my work, at my actual day job. And once I hit 10 years I get like 10 grand to play with apparently, which I'm sure after taxes and super is going to be 5, but that's fine. And I feel like that might be the thing that assists me in getting where I want to go. Now I know Electrify is an instant, but while my opponent's all tapped out, I want to burn off that damn crocodile because that crocodile is big and mean and stupid and I want it dead. So we're going to exert here. My opponent's probably going to block it on a 1-1. That's fine. The main thing is that hopefully our opponent's going to block both of these creatures, leaving them with nothing, but I don't think they'd be that stupid. But yeah, so next year is 10 years, and then I get like, I think, a month and a half, 2 months off with bonus pay. And I definitely want to take some sort of holiday if I can. If you can save yourself 3 grand, you can do a few weeks in Japan, including tickets. Yeah, exactly. But unfortunately, that's not going to be the case. The other half is she just put in a resignation from work. So for the time being, we're going to be a bit skint, and she's going to be focusing on doing her jewelry and stuff, trying to get that out there a bit more, so that we can hopefully still have money to spend afterwards. Because otherwise we're just basically going off what she saved up and my wage. So it's going to happen. It's going to happen one day. Oh, Colossopede. My curve isn't working out as well as my opponent's apparently. Let's play our own Colossopede, I guess. That sounds like a good thing to do. But yeah, her jewelry stuff is looking pretty good, but she's not happy enough with it yet to really put it on the market. But once she does, I'll be pimping the crap out of that. I already told her that she needs to make me some special MTG necklaces because I miss wearing a necklace. I do still have a skull and crossbones that I wear now and again, but you feel naked without rings and without a necklace, and I haven't worn rings or a necklace for about 6 to 12 months. It must be just the old goth in me, I think. Now our opponent has a flat. That's fine. So here I think I'm going to play the monument. And I'm going to start trying to just outplay my opponent with little things. That sounds like a good thing to do. Oh, that's right. It costs 1 less. Whoops. Yeah. Empty your mana pool. That's fine. Whatever. We're not going to attack. Should have attacked with a bit of blade. Nope. Because I could have attacked with a bit of blade, given it its +1/+0, which means death touch. And sure, it probably would have been blocked on the flyer, but I could have done it that way. So we're on 6 now, and that flyer is going to start smashing us. Yeah. Alright. We can do this. We can do this. It's called drafting bad for a reason, right? Oh, he's a sandworm. Alright. We might not be able to do this. We might, yeah, okay. X is going to be 1. That's really bad. I was hoping that we would draw something else, but we didn't. I think here I might just attack with a bit of blade. I know our opponent's just gonna nix it anyway. And that's fine. At least our opponent has to, well, doesn't have to block it, I guess, but if they do block it, it's gonna kill a creature. Gonna let it through, aren't they? Yeah, of course they are. So what I really need to do is I really need to draw another instant or sorcery. It would be real good right now. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna look. Switching between scenes. Oh, and then my chat disappeared. There we go. You're back again, chat. It's okay. I also put in for the ANZ Grassroots Twitch initiative, so that's nerve-wracking. But let's see how we go. I would absolutely love it. Just absolutely love it if we got through on that, but who knows? Could really use a fling here. A fling would be great. Fling my Colossopede at the Sandworm. And then I can burn it out with the initiative or something. Alright, so our opponent definitely has something here. But I'm going to be the stupid one and I'm just going to block the Colossopede on Colossopede. And watch as my opponent pummels my Colossopede with some sort of combat trick. Oh! Okay, well that was surprising. Come on, instant or sorcery. It's a plains. Alright, let's go to game 2. Fling it good. Into shape. Shape it up. Get straight. Okay, so I don't feel like my biggest problem was the flyer, but it certainly accelerated my opponent's turn. Mighty Leaps might actually need to go back in. We could put in Stinging Shots. We definitely not going to put in the Sacred Cat because it's stupid. As much as I love the Trial of Zeal, I might actually take it out because I don't have any cartouches. So that's one Mighty Leap in. Compulsory Rest could have been really good. Huh. Thanks, Revlobot. I've got to remember to make sure that you remove that stuff. Giant Spider. Well, we do have the Giant Spider as well. We just didn't draw into it. Yeah, I think that's fine. We'll submit it there. Worst expert is land. You either get too much, and you've nothing to do, or too little, and you can't do anything. Yep, agreed. Land is the worst aspect of Magic the Gathering. If Magic the Gathering had have changed nice and early on to a different system, like what Force of Will uses or something like that, it probably would have been a lot better. That's a horrible hand. We're just going to mulligan. That is still not as bad. Anointed Press on 2. Initiate on 3. We've got Mighty Leap in the hand as well. That looks good, actually. That's fine. I will be switching to other card games this week, just simply because there's only so much MTG I can afford. And I'm using up the last of my tickets right now. We're going to put that on the bottom. We could have kept it on the top, but I feel like I want to try and draw into something else. So I don't know if we're going to be doing Pokemon or Eternal or something like that. I wonder. Nope, that's not the one I'm looking for. Yield until the end of turn. What I do need to do though is I do need to link people to the competition I have running for boosters, which means I'm unfortunately going to have to show you my stuff. And I'm sorry, I should have been far more prepared for this. And I technically was at the start, and then I wasn't. That's the one we want. No, not you. Ah, come on, really? So there is a competition going on at the moment where you can win some boosters, which is the one I am trying to find for you, which you should all go and enter. So there is going to be 5 winners this time instead of 3, and a total of 15 AMONKHET boosters to be given away. Hosted landing page. That's what we're looking for. That one. As you can see here, total entries at the moment, 106 entries. Whew. Hoot nanny, that is a lot of entries. I've never actually seen a game of Pokemon played. I'd love to see that. Well, good, because I'm thinking that that's probably what Tuesday's going to be. For those concerned, here is the link. Already looking forward to not winning this one too. Yeah, well. You never know. There's always a chance. Now, do we reckon our opponent has an impeccable timing for the Anointed Priest here? Do you think they're going to use it? I wouldn't. Cycle of Greatest Sandworm, sure. I was going to say, because if you use an impeccable timing on an Anointed Priest, you've got some issues! If you haven't already, please go to my YouTube, which is youtube.com/Cheshire Plays Games, and check out Drafting Bad Live. We did an AMONKHET Drafting Bad Live with 6 people yesterday. There are a few technical glitches to start off with, as there is with all fantastic live streams, but we got there in the end, and it's fairly entertaining and you should watch it, except for the ding you hear from the card reader because I forgot to turn off system sounds, which is my own fault. But it's fun, I swear. Alright, so I'm going to Mighty Leap here if my opponent blocks. And I think I'm just going to attack with both, because no matter what my opponent does here, if they block, we are going to be able to trounce that creature. I've never won an online competition. If I wasn't financially acceptable, I might be annoyed, given the people that are less fortunate. Sad I missed the drafting yesterday, but Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was so good. Oh, dude, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Okay, first off, I must say this. Please, no spoilers for people watching at home. If anyone is not watching this and they're watching on YouTube, I don't want them... Oh, I forgot to use the Mighty Leap. That was my own fault. What was I talking about? I was talking about something really important. Oh, that's right, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Really good. If you haven't seen it, please go out and see it in the cinemas. And I'm not saying that, like, go and support greedy assholes or anything like that. It's just genuinely a really good time. And just a fantastic movie. It is just so good. It's not funny. It is not funny how good that movie is. So definitely go and check it out because it's just brilliant. It's so good. I cannot say enough good things about it. We're in trouble here. Never spoilers, yes. Never spoilers, good. So happy that I didn't miss it, to be honest, because it really is that good. Now how are we gonna beat this? It's 4-3 first strike with vigilance. 4-3 pretty much is yeah. I'm gonna have to fling. I don't have a choice. I think I should do it now while they're all tapped out as well. It feels bad. Alright, let's yield until the end of turn. And then do it at the last possible minute. And see what happens. It's funny, but it's not funny how funny it is. Yes, it is funny, and yet it's serious, and yet it's funny, and yet it's scary. Ah, this is not gonna be good for anyone. Yeah. Okay. That's fine, though. Poof. So opponents had... I'm gonna lose this game pretty badly. You know what? We could even just move on to Pokemon now. That's a thing we could do. I'm just gonna squirm a little bit for a second, because that right there is really scary. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna block you. And then I'm actually just going to fling you. has Embalm. Oh, that's fine. 1 red, 1 colorless. Sacrifice the Unwavering. See if my opponent has anything that they will do, and if they do, we're really screwed. I don't think that Guardians of the Galaxy 2 Volume 2 is as good as Volume 1, but it's certainly very good. And there is that. Oh, come on. Really? Oh, we're so screwed. And there is that particular scene or part of the movie that made me cry like a little baby, and I think you know exactly what that's going to be. Made me very, very sad. Alright, so what we need here is Forest. No. Okay, that's not great. So we'll play an Anointed Priest, because that's hilarious. And we don't have enough for anything else. Yeah, we're in trouble. This is what happens when I go the other way instead of drafting what I know. And go, Anointed Priest, that sounds like a great idea. Because who doesn't love life gain? Come on. We're just going to take that 8 damage. Come on, draw me into a land. I really need a land. Ah. That's even worse. Sure, you can have a Ronos' Monument. Really? Really? Embalm cost of 5, we can't do that. Let's cycle the Ceridon. And then emit defeat. That did not work out. Cartouches. Ugh. Cartouches. Let's have a look at this deck and see if we can bend it a little bit with anything. Impeccable timing actually would have really helped there, sadly. But not really, because guess not actually. Trial of Zeal would have really helped. Yeah, I got so wrecked, it's not funny. My chat is not big enough. There we go.
Just go ahead now.
Let's take out the Desert Ceridon and see if we've got anything better that we can chuck in there instead. Because I think it's just pretty obvious that we're never going to get to cast it. Let's chuck in the Impeccable Timing. Sure. Oh, I got a new follower. Yeah, it's a Primocat. There's a Primocat following me now. As she should have been like ages ago. But that's what happens. I don't know if she had an account before actually. Hi Primocat, thank you very much for the follow. Thumbs up! Primocat was part of Drafting Bad Live AMONKHET yesterday. The same with Thomas, Lysander, and Meglin from Card Science AU. So hopefully we'll be able to cycle guests and stuff throughout time as we do it. But Drafting Bad Live is... Who's singing in the background? That is Dana. She just got out of the shower and now she's cooking dinner. And so she is singing, which is cute. They're gonna make me all blushed. Keep. 2 lands? 2 lands is fine. She's listening to Spin Doctors of all things. On part of her mixtape that she's listening to at the moment. She can't hear us because she's got headphones in. Oh, drawing both of the Colossopedes, not the best start I could think of. Yep. Yeah, so Drafting Bad Live was not just a once-off, it is something that hopefully we're going to be able to do multiples over time, but it's going to be more likely every time a new set comes out, or something like that. Planeswalker versus Rumble, as you might have seen with Gemma. So you should go and follow Urban Neurosis on Twitter on Twitch as well. Well, yeah, Twitter, sure, why not? But on Twitch as well if you're not doing that. So twitch.tv/Urban Neurosis. I think she's actually live already. She should have been live for an hour by now, or at least 50 minutes, I think. But definitely go and check out her channel. She does a lot of Diablo and stuff, and actually Big Bad Kaiju, who's here in my chat at the moment, does some retro games with her as well. What do we want to do here? Do we want to... Let's go with the monument. Our opponent's got nothing. I feel like that incremental value from the monument is going to be better than us just playing a creature straight up right now. Yeah, so I did download Gwent as well, so I'm not really sure if we're going to be doing Gwent or Pokemon or what at this point, but there's a lot of stuff that we can look at playing over the next couple of weeks, just because I want to mix it up a bit. I'm a bit of a variety streamer anyway. Our opponent's got the even mind sensor, or as I like to feel it, as I like to call it, why? Okay, so I feel like the Gust Walker here needs to be blown up. But at the same time, pushing 1 point of damage through doesn't really matter. So let's go with the Initiate. We're not drawing the lands, so that's a real worry. Especially when we're playing 17 lands, so... Oh, that's right. It costs us 1 less. Yeah. Alright, cool. We'll just yield. No, we're not going to attack.
Really?
Yeah, so heaps of really cool stuff going on. I don't think we've got anything special planned or coming up in the next couple of weeks, which is good. I know that we have Board Games and Brewskis coming up very soon with Nathan Robert Cox, formerly of PC Power Play and other magazines, former game reviewer, current podcaster, and all-round nice dude, which he really is. Hey, 5'4". Yeah, sure. White Plains. Now, the question's going to be... I think we'll just attack first and see what happens. Just with the token and... yeah, 3-2. Yeah, so I think we're playing Space Marine? Space Hulk. Space Hulk. Space Marine, jeez. And that will be this coming weekend, I think, actually. Because it's been a while since we've done that. The other thing is... should be this weekend. On the 29th of this month, we are supposed to be doing another live event for Commander the Gathering, but at the moment Brad may potentially be going to Russia, of all places. So I don't know if that is exactly going to happen just yet, until we know if he is or is not going to Russia. So that we'll have to wait, and we will find out. So I'm not sure just yet when the next Commander the Gathering is going to happen. Yes, Space Hulk. I went and bought a copy of Hoops for $120 a number of months ago, and then was like, oh yeah, I really want to play that. Okay, ooh, we can kill the Gust Walker here. I think that sounds like a really good move. Plus we'll gain a life because of the monument through the Anointed Priest, because it'll spawn a token, and when the token comes into the battlefield, I'll gain 1 life. So, plus. That's how this deck is supposed to work. Cool. I think here, yeah, we're going to burn off the Gust Walker. Burr? Oh, because I didn't have an instant or sorcery in the discard pile. I'm an idiot. That's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. And I forgot to attack. That's what I get for being absolutely 100% off kilter today. Off my game, as they say. Oh, we're going to yield through that. That's fine. We're still going to have it over our opponent. Really? And then Saita? Sure. So here, what I'm thinking is, we'll attack and then play a Colossopede. That sounds like a good thing to do. Planes, awesome. Good thing. Yep. Attack with all, or should we hold the priest back just in case? No, that's fine actually. We'll see what happens here, because we could just bring the priest back because of Embalm. Cool, Colossopede time. Yay! Extra life. Yeah, so Space Hulk is all there. I'm really excited to play it. I haven't played Space Hulk since I was a kid. Cast out. Yeah, we expected that. That's fine. Unwavering Initiate? Sure. Which reminds me, we can actually bring ours back from the grave if we want. Or we could play another Colossopede. We'll yield out of that one. That's fine. Yeah, you can hit me for 2 in the air. I don't care. That's fine. That's fine. It's all fine. Colossopede time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Which means we'll go back to 6 life. The only thing we really have to worry about or be careful about is the fact that our opponent can give a creature haste. You can attack me for 2, 4, block some other stuff. Everything is fine. Yes, it's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. You can take out my Anointed Priest, which technically is fine and I don't care. Let's attack with just those. Or do we want to attempt to push the priest through as well? Because when the priest comes in, it'll give its own counter. Its own point of life if we re-embalm it. That sounds fine. And if our opponent doesn't block, I almost feel like flinging at the initiate just to kill it, to be honest. But I won't. Our opponent's on 8. To fling or to wait? Like, I kind of just want to fling stuff at my opponent, kill them. But let's see what our opponent does here, because we're on 6. Doing 4 in the air. Can't get past my ground crew. So my opponent has to try and pump one of these to kill me. And that being the case, I'll just fling the Colossopede at one of them. And bone it in there! You know, attack with everything? Sure, you can do that. I'm going to chuck a single token in front of the initiate. And let's see what happens with the 4 damage in the air. You know what, maybe my opponent has something that they can fling at me. That could be really bad. I didn't think of that. Alright, cool. So here, I think I'm going to attack with everything first and see what happens. I'm a bit tense. I don't think white has any major everything deals no damage. I know that green has like that poison mist or whatever it's called. Green and 1 prevent all combat damage this turn, or prevent all damage this turn. Let's see what happens. Okay, sure. So it'll be 5 damage my opponent will take. And then fling the Clossipede at our opponent's face. Whoa, no, that's not the one we're going to kill. Okay, so the chosen target will be damaged. So that will be our opponent. Red 1. Sacrifice Colossipede. Is he gonna get that? Is he gonna get that? Is he gonna get that? Oh! Fling win! I finally got to use the damn fling. That was pretty much what this whole thing was about. I just wanted to kill somebody with fling. I'd already done it in 2 drafts ago, but I wanted to do it again just to be like, hey, Twitch clip it. Twitch clip it. That's my fling. Alright, so we've got no planes in our starting hand. We've got no action. I think here we get a mulligan. 1 plains, 1 mountain. And nothing that can be played, 2 Colossipedes, that's really horrible. Let's mulligan again. Oh, okay, I'm going to keep this hand with 1 land. Alright, great. Heart of the cards, right? Heart of the cards. Mountain? You're going to harsh mentor here, and that's going to be terrible. Or maybe it won't be terrible. Maybe it'll be hilarious. Except our opponent will never use the activation, to be honest. I wouldn't either. Come on. Harsh Mentor is down. Consuming Feather. Sure. You're going to be getting in a whole lot of damage. Because ain't nothing I'm going to be able to do about that. No, I'll take it. That's fine. That's fine. Planes. Unwavering Initiate. There we go. Yield. Attack. Get in for 2. Oh. It goes down to a 4-3, which means it's blockable in the Initiate. Unless our opponent has something to deal with the Initiate at 3 mana, which really there should be a number of things our opponent can do because it's only a 3-2. Or maybe not. Impeccable timing, maybe. But regardless, I'm going to chuck that chumper end away like there ain't no tomorrow. Hey, look at that. Well, apparently got it in for 5, so you know. Still did its job. Another Unwavering Initiate. Top decky goodness. Attack for 2. Get it in there. Flashed in the Mind Sensor? Sure. That's why Mind Sensor is terrible, but not really that bad. We really need a forest. I don't know if we're going to be able to draw a forest. Yield. What's our opponent got now? A 1-1. Sure. Can't kill either of my dudes, so my dudes are going in. Dude Force. Bro Force. Also Bro Force? Does that work? Also, Broforce. I'm such a nerd. Oh, oh, we didn't see that coming. That was impeccable. I'm a terrible human being. Alright, great. We really want to see a forest. Really badly. And then we can put out our colostomy bag of pee. Forest. That's not good. And that's not a forest. Thresher? Okay, well... Opponent has 2 cards in hand. They have no way to get rid of cards from their hand at the moment, so... At the moment, the Hazoret is not a creature, but it's about to be. Which means we're going to block it probably on the Thresher Lizard, I imagine. Probably sounds like the best thing to do. Ooh. Yeah, Yowzers. Finding Mummy? Sure. Gonna give it haste? Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna block anything my opponent is gonna do here. It's gonna take that damage. That's fine. Damn, that is not good. We can give ourselves a blocker, but I think that that's just what we're gonna have to do. Doesn't matter anyway. It'll do no damage. Okay, so we have Vigilance, so go Vigilance. Need more land. See, this is the odd thing. So I'm playing 17 land. I shouldn't get no land. I shouldn't be stuck on 4 land. I should be able to draw more land easily. Which is why I decided not to go with 16. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Our opponent's about to start going to be able to fling me to the face with my own tech. Oh yeah, I forgot about points. Points. I've got 261 points. That was really weird. Okay, so stinging shots again. We're going to bring in 2 of those. We're going to take 1 fling out. Probably going to take out... Trial of Zeal is fine, but it doesn't really go with the Javelineers, and I feel like we want to take out that so that we have the 2 stinging shots. There is... Hang on a second. Commands, I think it's called. There you go. I don't know what contest is. I haven't set anything up for that, but if you go gamble 100, I lost 100 points. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's on fire. That's fine. I almost feel like the prowess would have been worth it, but it's not. Yeah, so we got 4 forest. We should have been able to pull a forest there. Rigged. You're winning points. Are we willing to play first? Yes. Mulligan or keep. We're going to keep that, I think. We're looking alright. 2 stinging shot. No action until turn 3. But we can cycle these for 2. So, is 2 and not 3? Yes. So that's fine. I haven't built a lot into the boss yet. Hilarious that other commands are getting lost because the link blocker is like, nope, your bots can't link. I wonder if... Nope. This one here. Mod user. There we go. So MTG bot is modded. That's great. Why are you get off there? Stupid thing. Alright, let's reload the chat, shall we? Oh, yeah, sorry. Yielding to the end of turn. Forest. Anointed Priest. That looks good. Let's go and pop out the chat. There we go. Sorry. I know this is frustrating, but I have to reset that chat. One on one. There we go. Alright, great. Yield. Another plains. And then we'll go with the crop mate. Mate. I feel like we're off to a much better start than our opponent this time. We got lots of mana. We're going to get to the 4 mana that we need. So hopefully it'll keep going. Still just too big. Yeah, that's small enough. And it should be fine. Ketra's Monument? Sure, you can have that. It's no problem at all. Forest. Unwavering Initiate. Leaving a green open in case we need to blow some sort of flying creature out of the sky. We'll just attack, we don't need to exert. If you're wondering, the exert is basically just putting a creature card with converted mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Really great considering that it is a human warrior, so humans just got better. But I don't think I've seen any human decks running for some reason. Just been really weird in standard. So this is the Menace Minotaur, which is a really solid pull. Other planes, let's play it. I feel like I want to cycle, but at the same time, I want you to leave me with 3. I'll still have enough mana to play something, whatever that something might be. I feel like, though, I'm going to attack with everything and hope my opponent decides to block something stupid, and then I'm going to impeccable timing that Minotaur, because that Minotaur is harsh. It needs to die. There we go. Great. Whoop, no, cancel. I clicked on my own creature. That's not right. Your creature. On 2. Alright, fantastic. Thoughts on the monuments in EDH? Yes, I have thoughts. The white one is great if you're going token strategy. For lots of little 1/1s, can be really good. I feel like the best one is going to be what's it called? It's not Bontu's Monument. It's not Ron's. It's not Ronus's. It's the one that maybe it is Bontu's. No, it's the Throne of the Gods. Is the best one for, and I know it's not technically a monument, but you know what I mean. That's a 5/4. I don't have anything against that. Let's skip it. Play with a monument instead. 1, 2, 3. I think that the white monument's probably going to be the best one in EDH. The fact that they require that most of them require you to actually cast something from your hand, though, I think that that's going to be the problem for them. The blue one is just trash. The green one's alright because it gives +2/+2 and trample. I think it'll see some play. That white one, though, the Ketras, that's definitely the best one of them all. The fact that the legendary means that Thalia can search for them, so that's good. But again, it just really remains to be seen if somebody's going to be using them or not. Come on, play your flyer. That's not your flyer. I want to see your flyer. Damn it. Alright, so what do we want to do here? I feel like I don't want to eat the 5 damage, but at the same time, I kind of just don't care. So let's eat it. And we'll cycle at the end of turn. It'll still leave us with 1 stinging shot that we can use later on. Cool. Alright. Oh, even better. Okay, so they can gang up and take something out. We don't have anything in there at the moment that's not worth it. For 3, for 5. We need 2 more to get that out. I think here. Interesting. I think we just attack with both. Maybe the Anointed Priest as well, just be annoying and see what happens. See where our opponent wants to block. Okay, sure. Okay. So we can kill the Unwavering, but he'll bring it back. We can kill one of these so that our guy survives, and then we can exert it next turn to bring back the priest. Yeah, oh, we don't have the red for the Electrify. Should have thought about that a little bit better. That's fine. Now I just want to cycle this to try and get me to the red mana. Let's do it. Our opponent hasn't played the flyer yet. We get to the red mana. But in saying that, now we're just going to kill the Minotaur. And 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 more mana and we get to our 4/4 indestructible flyer. That sounds like it's going to be great. ATM turned into atmosphere for no apparent reason. That's great. Oh, alright, sure. Flinged my creature. Hazard again. Which has haste. That's fantastic. There you go. Attack with it all. Why not? It's going to do me a lot of damage. I feel like I was way too careless. Don't think there's any point here. Giant spider. We'll catch anything flying. There's no flyers. Hazard's just going to smash me in the face for 5. You just discard Hazard's ability to kill me as soon as he untaps. I don't have any way to kill it. I think we will concede that one. That's it. That's 2 losses. Evening, Drayball, you're a bit late. We're pretty much at the end. At the end. There's one more round I could play in this draft, but I don't see the point, to be honest. Kind of a bit that way. It's already 20 past 7, and dinner smells like it's going to be ready real soon, and I have to feed some cats because our cats are really cute and really annoying. So I think on that note, we might just have to call it evens. Call it evens, call it the end. I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you so much for coming out and watching me. And sorry, Dre, that you came in right at the end. IRL stuff always gets in the way. But on later this week, On Tuesday and Thursday, I'll probably be doing Pokemon or Eternal or Gwent, depending. I guess we'll just see how that goes. We'll see which one. Probably Pokemon, I'd be guessing, because that's going to be the easiest one to do. So I hope you've all enjoyed, and just remember, keep cracking packs and subscribing and stuff, and go to the Gleam competition. Go and enter it. It's worldwide. I'm out.